What is good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at 8 designer t-shirts slash sweatshirts for under $100 mainly. Now there's some that get down around to the $50 price point, but mainly around under $100. And I say that because a lot of people love designer brands, but sometimes it's a little bit too much. Like, I don't like spending too much on a t-shirt, and I think $100 is kind of my max. I feel like some of these might lie in an area where if you guys want to get a designer and a nice quality shirt, you can get it for a decent price point. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of these dope shirts, and you guys can maybe find something that you like. We got a nice fat stack of shirts and crew necks and whatever right back here that I'm about to get into. Got the coffee, as you can see, as well. This is like number 2 or 3 of the day. All of these shirts were bought off of Essence or Barney's. Now Barney's is still having a pretty big sale, like the year sale. It's like things are up to 85% off right now. So I got a few items from there. Essence, they're not having a sale anymore, but I did get a bunch of items from there that I found that were on that lower tier of price, and some brands that you guys definitely know. Like there's Comme des Garçons. You've seen a lot of these brands. You might not have heard of some of these, and that might help you guys, you know, find some new brands to go for. I guess I should start out with the cheapest to the most expensive. So let me get out this price list. Wow, I am tired, and it is 5 o'clock. This is not good. First shirt up, and the cheapest one is $50. It's the cheapest shirt on this price list, and I think it is one that I don't know if it's actually worth $50 because the company is CARHART, but this is CARHART WIP, which is sold on other designer websites. It's not just the CARHART that you've seen for the workman's jacket, for the workman's shirts, all that good stuff. It's actually a different brand, to my knowledge, that is focused on making shirts and clothing that has to do with streetwear. So it is CARHART Work in Progress. Now, this is one of their shirts that I've seen worn by people like Post Malone and other artists, and it's just a very simple pocket t-shirt that says CARHART on. $50, size large. The reason I say I don't know if it's worth it is because of the type of shirt. You can get a CARHART shirt on Amazon for $22, but I said that initially, but then feeling this shirt, this is a totally different feel of a shirt than a regular CARHART shirt. Typically, CARHART shirts are very rugged and meant to be worn and to be beat, to be dirty. This feels like a quality designer t-shirt. And let me see if they have the exact materials on it. 100% cotton. It's a soft cotton. So it's a 100% cotton t-shirt. They're a little bit more oversized. Wow, this is really soft. Now, if I had to compare this to a brand in terms of the way that the shirt feels, this feels exactly like a Stamp shirt. Now, Stamp typically sells a shirt for about $70 to $80. This is not a bad deal. The thing is that it's CARHART, and a lot of people will associate the same thing with the workman's shirt, but I think that this is like nice. Like, this feels good. I'm really shook right now, actually. So I'm good on this. $50, cheapest shirt that comes into it. You're not getting as much of a logo or design. You have the branding of CARHART, the ruggedness of CARHART, but the quality of the shirt. So I'm a fan, actually. I know some people might think it's being a poser for not being like a worker in CARHART, but this is meant to be a brand worn by people like me. Next one up is the second cheapest, coming in at $59, but originally retailed at $250. Let me double check. I think it might be $259. $235. Okay, I'm off a little bit. $235 down to $59. And I originally saw this. The color was different. So there's 2 color options. This one seemed a little bit more normal than the other one. But after I got it in, it is a pretty odd colored crew neck, and I don't know if that's why it's on sale. It just looks like too much going on for me in person. So if you look at this, it is a crew neck. It looks like it's an inside-out Terry crew neck. It says on, but to me that kind of looks like a CNN logo just because of the colors. And then it says Earth Visitor on there. Now, I get the concept of it. To me, it's the color clash. The brown with the red is not like a good, real combo for me. So when I throw it on, it actually fits nice. And if this was just plain brown with a little bit of branding that wasn't red, I would really like this because it's comfortable, it fits nice. The brand is Visitor on Earth, but I don't know if this blank is from this. I recognize this logo, but I don't know. But $235 retail. I've never heard of this brand before, but I think the words behind it are cool. But this general crew neck, it fits good. This color is not bad, but when mixed with this red, it throws me off. And that's just my personal opinion. And I thought it looked better in pictures, honestly, and that's why I'm showing it now. But at $59, you're getting a pretty fat discount. That's like 100 and what? I'm so bad at math. It's like 100, I don't know, $40, like 170, 180. I don't know. Whatever it is that price off, and it looks okay. If it is good, but you know, whatever. I don't know what size this is though. Can you guys check?
What's that say? Trying to look at my screen.
A size EU50, which is like a large. Okay, that was this explanation was a big struggle. That's a medium. The shirt's medium. What is up right now, dude? I'm tired. This is a lot. Okay, let's see. Next one. Right here. This one right here is from Opening Ceremony. And I've heard of Opening Ceremony. There's Opening Ceremony Vans. I've seen the branding of Open Ceremony. It's a very simplistic and minimalistic design. And this shirt here is a little bit different. So you can see it's kind of like I would say like a Halloweenish font. So this is where the price kind of jumps up. It went up to $75 for it. 50, 59, and then 75 on this one. The quality of it is pretty decent. I would say it's a cool logo shirt. I typically don't like to wear gray shirts for some reason now. I'm sticking to black and white. Gray, it kind of seems harder to style for me. But this one here fits nicely. It's a soft t-shirt, and at 75, Opening Ceremony is a good and reputable brand that I've known previously, and yeah, there's not much to say about this one. It's cool colors, and I'm sorry I keep looking up there. I have a screen. So there have been two that are t-shirts that you can wear in fall, but I know it's not necessarily as much because it's still, you can wear this now, but you can also wear it into fall, I believe, and you can maybe throw on a hoodie if you need to, but I like these as t-shirts. The next one's gonna be $85, and this is SSS World Corp. Now this shirt right here is a long sleeve, so you're getting a good mix of the long sleeve and the short sleeve, yada, yada, yada. You can see here it says nonetheless on the front and this graphic. Now, if you hadn't seen, I believe it was Balenciaga just came out with some t-shirts that were, man, they were colored with crayons. Like the design was like your cousin from 3rd grade sent you a picture of their design and the teacher let them print it on a shirt, literally. Yeah, I can't remember the exact, I think it could have been Balenciaga or Vetements, but it was basically like a drawing. And so when I saw this, it kind of related to it because it's just kind of like a hand drawn. Now this is a lot better than theirs. You can see on the front it says nothingness, and on the back it says nothingness, and then on the sleeves it says nothingness. Pretty cool. I really love wearing long sleeves in the fall time. I love fall. Fall is my favorite time of the year. And so that's why I wanted to get a jump on this video. You can see the same logo here on the back. It's just kind of like a hand-drawn looking type screen print. This is a brand that I have not heard of before, but when I saw the logo, I thought it was pretty cool, and I liked the way that everything kind of was pushed. There's a nice little pop of colors. Now this one is a large, and it feels a little small. Oh, this is a medium. I think this is the last one that they had left. They didn't have a large, but this actually fits. I like it a little bit baggier, to be honest, most of the time, but I know a lot of you will tell me this fits, and I sure will. Actually, this does look like it fits really well. So this is a cool shirt. I really like this one, actually, and this would be one that I definitely would be rocking. I like to have a little bit of a color hits to kind of match different parts of my outfit to it, maybe the shoes. Yeah, this one from SSS and Nothingness, I guess it says, right? So we got two shirts coming in at $90, and I believe they're both long sleeves. One is from WooWear and the other is from Diesel. Diesel is a brand that I've been very back and forth on because there's a store at my local mall that I always go to, and a lot of their designs I'm not really a big fan of. There's a lot of things that I've seen that kind of look replicated from brands like Balenciaga, and I know a lot of brands do that kind of thing, but Diesel still sells it at that higher price. And that was kind of my thing with Diesel, was like, the stuff looked too similar and too, like, I related it kind of to like the Miss Me jeans back in the day, or like Affliction, Ed Hardy, that kind of thing. And I think they've done a good job of kind of transforming their brand, but I still think their prices are a bit high. So this shirt here was at $90, but I liked the way the logos were. So you can see it says support your local brand. On the sleeve, it says alternative energy. I could not read that. And then, you know, you got some other Japanese writing on the side. There's a little bit of logo, and on the back, as you can see right here, this reminds me of like the Rice Gum t-shirt they came out with, because he had like a very similar circle design that it came out with. But I do not know what this says around here, and if you do know, let me know. But this just reminds me of kind of like a race style shirt. You know, Fear of God came out with a race style shirt, and I mean, I like the long sleeve. When you come in at $90, I would rather go to a store like Urban Outfitters and get a long sleeve t-shirt graphic there, because that looks similar to what something you could come out with there. But again, that's not designer, and you're not getting the higher end quality, but this is not as crazy of quality as you would think for $90. Now, I think that the Carhartt shirt that I originally showed felt better than this one personally, but that's just kind of how I feel about the situation. A lot of black shirts, so I just noticed. Guys, I'm tired, but I'm going to Birmingham, Alabama this weekend, and I need to get some content filmed before I go, so doing it. We're pumping it out. So WooWear is the next one, and what I think that relates to is Wu-Tang. I just looked up the shirt and the origination of where I got it, and it says it was a kind of re-emergence of the Wu-Tang brand, I guess, in 2017. And so that's what, you know, Barney's New York is where this was from. I'm trying to figure out where everything kind of correlates with that, but it has two Polaroids on the front, essentially Polaroids, pictures of Old Dirty Bastard, and Old Dirty Bastard is a rapper from Wu-Tang, and there's a few cool pictures there, and I thought that were nice. Now there's some controversy behind him and him as a rapper and him as an artist in the group, but if you're a fan of Wu-Tang, I think it would be a really cool thing to do. Now, I've listened to Wu-Tang obviously in the past. I don't listen to it every day now, but I can admit when I've listened to music previously, and I can appreciate the music that has been put out, but it is not something that I'm playing every single day because I like to listen to a little bit more current music. Let's change real quick. but a little tax for $90. So this one, it said it was on sale, but it wasn't, because there was no price reduction. It's just $90 flat. We have 2 more left, and I had a lot more sips of coffee left. We got a Paul Smith shirt here. There's a lot of really cool designs by Paul Smith on Essence, and that's why I grabbed this shirt. And I think this is gonna be a really cool wear. The only problem that I had with it was the way that the sleeves fit, because I typically like it boxier. Now, as you can see, we have a skull upside down and a light bulb. Very cool design. I'm a big fan of a lot of the Paul Smith designs. This one is a little bit more simplistic. The other one that I saw on the website was more squarish, and I thought I liked the way that this looked better. Now, this is a large as well. And the fit of the sleeves is too short in my opinion. Now, maybe if I was swole and had some muscles, it would help. I have been going to the gym, but you can't see anything yet because it's only been a few weeks. But if you check it out, it's just a little small, and typically for a large, it might be a little bit better, but the design is really cool. The graphic, it's a very soft shirt. At $95, I'm gonna put it on the maybe worth it. The designs, yes. The quality, okay. I like the way it fits around the neck, but other than that, 95 is pretty steep. And then lastly, the brand that I feel like most of you guys might know would be Comme des Garçons, and actually Supreme Week 4, there's a collab box logos and stuff coming out, which is gonna be expensive. But this one here, $100, and typically with Comme des Garçons, they run a little small, so I don't know if this XL is even gonna fit, but we have just a t-shirt. It's a thicker t-shirt. It's got the 2 heart logos right there. So this one doesn't fit too bad. There's a lot of different variations of this shirt that come in around $90 to $100. The $90 ones were more with no branding, and that's just kind of if you're going for the quality of the shirt. This is kind of choking me. But there's a lot of variations of the hearts. There's bigger hearts, there's smaller hearts, there's hearts all over the side, there's embroidered, there's screen printed, all sorts. And if you like that branding, I think it's really, you know, a good shirt for $100 though. A shoe that I show more than I've ever shown, because this is like the longest shoe I've owned that I haven't sold yet, is this one right here. The branding, pretty cool, very simplistic. Those shoes are still $120 in most places. You get them a lot for retail. $100, I know Comme des Garçons typically will charge a little bit more on their prices because they have good quality, and now that they've built their name and self up as a very reputable brand, I can see them charging that. Coming in at the toppest, highest end, this is kind of the most recognizable brand, I would have to admit, unless you guys know those brands better. But for me, this is a cool shirt. It's more of that simplistic. It's not in your face with the logos. It's not in your face with I'm wearing designer, but it's a good quality shirt, and they make good quality products. So that is gonna wrap it up for this 8 essential, what am I even saying at this point? 8 designer t-shirt for under $100. If you guys liked any of these, let me know. And if you want to see 8 or 10 or 15 maybe t-shirts for fall that are under like $25, maybe let me know. I just love doing the designer thing, because I know a lot of people aspire to have designers, so I try to find the kind of cheaper end on that. Now when the Black Friday sale comes around in a few months, guys, you gotta wait for that. There's gonna be some absolutely nuts sales, and I'm gonna be the first one to break it to you. So without further ado, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. This is Harrison signing out.